So another update from the bathroom, as you can see, I guess. I was going to talk about some plans I have about moving, probably to the United States. Not right now, but later on. And some other things like that. But today's been quite a sad day. I don't think anyone, at least not anyone here in Europe, have missed the pictures from the refugee disaster in around the Mediterranean Sea, and the picture of this little 3-year-old boy who drowned, and videos of his father and so on. And I don't think any parent could be unmoved by that. I mean, we all know this is going on all the time. We know all the disaster. Intellectually, we always know that this is going on, and the children are the ones suffering the most, and so on. But like in any other human disaster, it's also always those single personal catastrophe, see the individuals that moves you. And the media talked a lot about today if a single picture can change the history, and we know it could. It did during the Vietnam War, and I guess this is also one of those pictures you will never forget. And I also think, as a parent who lost a child, it hits way too close to home. And yeah, so I'm not going to talk about that today. Some other day, maybe tomorrow, but not today. But yesterday, I went to the dentist. From one thing to another. I went to the dentist, and which was really great. Finally, I found a good dentist, and gonna fix all my teeth. And you can't see it, but I can see it, and I can feel it. And she's fixed it immediately, and wasn't that expensive as I thought it would be. And I'm gonna go back there and fix the rest of my teeth, and yeah, it's gonna be great. But what made me really happy yesterday was that my parent was babysitting Ro, or even more so, my mom did. And my mom, I've hardly ever babysitted any of my children because she always been working a lot. And when my oldest children were small, she was working at a nursery with children that age, and of course, it wasn't really that. You get tired of it. I understand that. It's not that much fun. When you are free from work, you want to be free from kids that age. I can absolutely relate to that also. I was working in preschool. And when my children were a little bit older, she started to work in school instead, with children the same age. So, yeah. She's never been that interested in babysitting. And she also thought she was too young to become a grandma when she had her oldest grandchild, my sister's son. And yeah, so it never really got into this grandma thing. And even if my dad had babysit some, he was working a lot when my oldest was small, because he was still quite young. They were both in their mid-40s when mid-40s to 50 when my children were born. So yeah, this is very different. They're both now retired, and have all this time to spend with the grandchildren if you want to. And it was clearly my mom wanted to do. I thought it was my dad was gonna take Ro and do things, because the last time I went to the dentist was my dad was my mom was fixing things here at home, and my dad took Ro and walked that way. But this time it was my mom, and she went to the playground at Row and had a lot of fun with her, and was really excited about taking care of her, and it makes me so happy. It's and I talked about that before, but Row has really brought our family even closer together. It was close before, but there is some new happiness in the family with Row. It's she engaged everyone, and everyone really likes Row, and like even my aunt called my dad and asks about Row and stuff like that, and she's like, we had news in the family for a moment, and I think it's really great. And I don't think I really saw that coming when I became pregnant with Row. I don't think I really thought about that side of it, but it's something I'm really, really happy about. Just like I talked about baptism, that so many of my cousins traveled so far to come attend it, and so on. It's something that makes me really, really happy. And yeah, that's something very positive. So something very sad and something very positive at the same time, the same day. So yeah, that's it. And I'm going to talk more about this move to US tomorrow. It's also something I've been quite excited about when I finally made up my mind what I can do.